Alrighty. Well, welcome back, my friends, my fellow gamers, my crewmates, to the final update for Destiny 2. The game will live on. There will be a small crew, of course, manning everything, but we'll have no more updates, no more story content, no more anything, really. It all ends today. But we're going to have a shit ton of fun while we can. Now, my nephew was going to join me, however, um, he did not update the game earlier, and I forgot to remind him to do so. So he is not ready. He's waiting for his game to update. He will join me in a short bit. I do want to say hello, of course, to Mysterious CW3 and the Inner Gray for stopping in and hanging out. Thanks, Mysterious, for the 125 stream streak. I saw that. Um, yes, big salute here. Thank you, Gray. As you can see, I have the new emblem that we got up. This is brand new. I got it earlier when I launched it into the game. And you can go ahead and see the full roster right there. This is everybody we've ever met. Everybody we've ever encountered or had dealings with. Some are no longer with us. Some are, well, definitely no longer with us because they passed away in real life. But everybody's here. Everybody throughout the history of Destiny and Destiny 2. Of course, we start off with Zavala, Akora Ray, and of course, the late Kate 6. We have Amanda Holiday over here. We lost as well. Prince Aldrin, who of course became Crow. His sister, the Queen. And Petra, her captain of her guard. Uh, of course, over here we have uh, Anna Bray. We have the Drifter, Aaron Morris. Heck, looks like we even got a Zerg over here. And of course, you can't forget Shax and Saint 76. And a ton of other people. A lot of these people's names I forget because it's been such a long time since I've seen some of them or talked to some of them. This guy is one of the newer ones, but I forget his name. And of course, the guys over in Neptune. This is the practice lady, the one at the very end. She's the one that helps you get your new Praxis sword. Like I said, just a ton of people from really all over the face of Destiny. You forgot to update too? Oh no. Yeah, it was a big update. It happens at 9 o'clock, but if you, uh, unfortunately, if you're on PlayStation, I don't know about anybody else, but if you're not on PlayStation and you don't log in on a regular basis, it stops updating. It puts everything to sleep. Yeah, 28 minutes. Okay, we can join up when you're ready. You're gonna download this right now. Nice. It might take you a while. It's gonna be a big file. I mean, the update was pretty big because they pretty much they fixed everything that the players had that was, as far as I'm concerned, broken or needed to be fixed or needed to be changed. They made so many changes to this game. They brought back weapons. Yes, exactly. I told you it's huge. They brought back a ton of weapons. We're supposed to be getting the exotic weapons that don't have catalysts are all supposed to be getting catalysts. 25 brand new catalysts are being introduced into the game. A lot of the weapons that we have will be able for the crafting table. So you can recraft your weapons any way you like them. The Moments of Triumph, of course, has its own things to chase. There's all kinds of stuff being made just within the realm of Destiny itself. And yes, oh, of course it will. That's the whole idea. That's why it's called the Monument of Triumph. Because it's supposed to help you remember the past, remember the struggles, remember the fight, remember the people we lost, and the victories we gained. This, might be the end of Destiny, but it's not the end of this universe. It's not the end of our memories. And it's not the end of the struggle. And I don't know if you guys have paid much attention to what's going on in the internet. If you guys watched any of the live streams over the last couple of days for the Summer Games Fest. But starting with Sony's State of Play, for the first hour up until the close of the State of Play, Sony's chat had been flooded with emotes saying Destiny 3. I don't know who put them out, but somebody made a bunch of them. I saw multiple colors of it too. Or spamming the hashtag We Want Destiny 3. Summer Game Fest, same thing. All those viewers, all those games being showcased, and all anyone was talking about in chat was We Want Destiny 3. Through the PC showcase, through the Xbox showcase, flooded with We Want Destiny 3. And so today, players have come back to the game. People who haven't played it in a while, people who have been playing the entire time, have all made sure to come back to play. People have been constantly tweeting, reposting, whatever, spamming all over the place. Not only their favorite moments in Destiny history, but a ton of We Want Destiny 3s all over. So much so that the online content manager for their social medias literally posted the line, the words, "We will not go quietly into that good night." And Destiny players and Destiny fans have taken that to heart, and it has become a rallying cry. 20 minutes, all right. Here we are at what it seems to be the end of the road for Destiny. Or is it? Tonight, we're going to make a whole bunch of memories. Yeah. Tonight, we're going to celebrate what made this game so beloved. That it withstood the test of time, all the years and effort that was put into this game, that the players put into this game, that content creators who went to all the special Destiny what's it called, De- Destiny Con or whatever it is, that the big celebrations that they started having. Yeah, sure, things were a little low the last couple of times, but that's because the main story was over and people kind of fell out of it because the story felt aimless. You know, you don't have a major big bad to fight. There is no huge looming threat. And some of the content just didn't hit people correctly. That happens in any game. But now they have a chance to right that ship, give us a new game, a new Destiny 3, maybe a new destination. Who knows? There's a lot of space out in space. Yeah, see? That's just on Twitch, yeah. That's just the people watching, but have you checked the numbers for what's how many people are on Steam? Really where things will be told, because it's hard to get accurate numbers from PlayStation and Xbox unless they're going to be handing them out. But Steam, you can always see Steam's numbers. Anyways, so they made some changes. We have this wonderful little thing over here giving us the announcements, and it shows you all of what's going on. We have new aspects. We have the moment of triumph. Like I said, the new emblem, the old light, which I'm using right now. The new ray, the Pantheon. The new universal exotic armor ornaments have been updated. And of course, the deluge starts. If we come over here, our directory has been completely changed to one that most Destiny players are more familiar with. So, of course, we have the tower, we have the Traveler, we have the EDZ, the Cosmodrome, you have the moon, you have the Dreaming City, you have Mars and the Lawless Frontier, and of course you have Sabathun's lair upon Mars. We have Nessus, we have Neptune, we have Europa, which is currently in corruption. Ooh, what's that, you say? We'll talk more about that in a second. And of course, we have Kepler. Down here, we have the new setup. We have our Vanguard Ops, we have our Crucible, our Gambit, our Raids and Dungeons, and of course, our Seasonal Hub. And anytime you go into any of these, it will give you an idea what you need to do as far as completing certain challenges and missions and what have you. And you can see what's available to be done. So from here, I can jump into any of these missions and just complete anything that I want to do. And then, of course, if you complete the Conquest Challenge, you'll get the emblem. Now, corruption. This is something brand new. Every hour, a new section, a new planet, will be hit with corruption, which means all the enemies that's on that planet will be infected by this corruption. They will be tougher, they'll be harder to fight, they'll be more dangerous. Yes, I have an X-Wing. It was definitely an X-Wing. I also have a lightsaber, if you didn't notice that either. So, when the hour is up, and you can see right there it has 52 minutes remaining before the distortion leaves. When that happens, it will randomly move to another section on the map, and something else will become infected, and that area will be corrupted. And of course, you have your standard quests. I didn't realize I did most of this without thinking about it. I should wait till I was with you guys, but we do have to go talk to Ikora. And this all stuff is pretty much the same as the last time. Nothing's changed here. Of course, we have our Triumph Awards. The only difference is that this time, the bottom path I don't think this is locked because I didn't pay for this. And I got the turncoat when I logged in. I'm not sure now, like I said, because I have paid for some of the past passes and stuff like that. So I don't know if something carried over, but I'll have to have someone else check that when they get in. But we'll worry about that later. The Trespass, or the Turncoat, is a new hand cannon. It is already at its maximum power. Yes, it does. Now, a new change that's also been made is that weapons can now be tier 5. So you can get tier 5 drops, and if you're in a corrupted zone fighting enemies and doing missions there, the possibility of getting a tier 4 or tier 5 drop increases, depends on the job or the task you're doing. You haven't seen any of this in a while? Oh, there's a lot of changes. We're going to get to everything. Right now, there is this bad boy of 2 mines. Now, because I'm not in my weapon inventory, you can't tell that I've already unlocked this, which I did. Now we go to the store. A lot of the stuff in here has been reduced in price because they're trying to, they want to make sure that, the players have, still have the stuff in the store that you want to buy if they want to buy stuff, but they're not charging as much as they used to. Now they don't have to pay for tons of people. They don't have to pay for to create new content. They can lower the prices in a lot of things. Oh, you mean this stuff? Oh, let's not forget this. And yes, that is the Razor Crest. I probably should have showed this one better. We also have some other added things. Hadouken! Street Fighter, anybody? Now, we have some people we need to talk to. Some stuff that has to be looked into. I also got a bunch of rewards in the special delivery. You don't need it. You don't need it. You need it. Yeah, I know. I was saying the same thing. We have to take Mr. Berry to the doctor tomorrow, so I'm trying to hold off on any major purchases until we know how much it's going to cost us for his pet, for his vet visit. And then I'll see if I can budget something in. But yes, now I have the Normandy and a TIE fighter. Actually, it's a Normandy too, but that's the point. We're getting new armor sets. There's supposed to be a change to all three classes. We're going to have new grenades. We're going to have a new stasis grenade and a new strand grenade. Oh my god, and there's a... I got to show you guys this one armor that's in the Warlock thing. I forgot about that one. I love this one, but I need... Wrong thing. I gotta find it real fast. I gotta remember where it's at. Oh yeah, this is another thing too. You come over here with your bright engrams. If you have the bright dust, you can spec for specific items instead of just going randomly. So if there's something specific you're missing, you can get it that way. Oh. Then there's this one. The Eagle's Pact. Alright, class, can anyone tell me what this is? Remove the lightsaber, by the way. Ezio. Yes, exactly. Oh no, it's in the next one down. Yeah. I like this one too. The Neo Oni. No, wrong one again. Ah, here it is. The Jade Filaments. It's covered in strand. You are now a being of strand. I know. I know how you feel. Also, Doki Doki Destiny Warlock? Really? I had no idea we did a whole thing with Doki Doki Literature Club. Oh, you don't know the Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh my god, that game is terrifying. Stasis? Yeah. You're supposed to be this new kid. Well, you're not really new. You're a player's young man. Your best friend, who's the girl next door, wants you to help. Wants you to join her literature club with her three other friends because there wasn't a lot of people and they wanted to get more people in the club. So you go there and you have these, four girls there. So the whole idea is trying to date one of the girls you know, write poetry, exchange it to each other. And you try to, match the poetry for the person, whatever, and you try to, you know, get together with things, and then everything starts going wrong from there. And I don't want to give away the game because it is frightening to the worst extent. If you don't like horror games, you still should watch somebody play it. I watched Jacksepticeye, and oh my god, that game! I will never touch that game. That game scares me just to think about it. Okay, this is the Monument of Triumph, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if it's gonna let me shoot. Yeah, it won't let me interact with this anymore. Bummer. Alright, you come down here. So you have the Tenet and the Bravery. So you come over here. You get, when you complete certain tasks, you get the legendary marks, which you can use. And this is how I got my weapon skin. And this is how you get your stuff. Uh, if you have the money, you can get anything from it. Or you can randomly select an item from the past that you wish to try to unlock. Certain items have to be unlocked by doing certain achievements. Like, to get this skin, I have to do the immortal um, uh, uh, required quest line, whatever it is. I can get the armored guard though if I want to get this helmet, which actually works pretty good with the set I have. I have to admit. Over here, we have devotion. This is mainly all the Sparrow League stuff. So you see, you have podium placement. You have meta. Don't mess with the honk. And SRL tricky. This is what I want right here, though. Furiously fast. Ha 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 ha. And light speed. But these are armor sets that are specifically designed for the Sparrow Racing League. And they will give you some items will give you bonuses. To your abilities to help you with turning, speed, all that wonderful jazz. Over here, deny death. So this is the tenet of death. My character is going to be an outdated as yeah. Well, some of it will update when you get in. As you can see, we got some really scary stuff down here. But this, of course, has to deal with a lot of the a lot of the raids and stuff, I believe, if not mistaken, or some of the more dangerous what have yous. And then the 10-minute sacrifice. And you can, like I said, you can view your things at any time. You can see what's what. So it shows you patrols, whatever. And the more you complete things, the more the tasks become available to you, and things start to unlock. So this design is supposed to look like um, the Cabal Mind Flare guys. Where this is more of a hive. If you can tell from the helmet, you can see the 3 eyes. Oh wait, wrong thing, wrong thing. You have to remember, Mysterious, I changed my name for the game. So I wanted kind of an exo style name. So I used Ratigan because I'm so the rat, and I specifically chose that name because it is the name of the Moriarty type character in um, the Great Mouse Detective, that Disney cartoon that came out that Vincent Price played. So my character is Ratigan 4 because Exos have numbers for reasons. So when you come in, you won't see my name. Oh, just go into the thing to accept it. You still go into the player thingy, and you'll see here that you'll have like an invite, and there's my invite that you sent me. Probably because the tower's full. All right. Let me return to orbit. Yeah, if the tower is full, it won't let me add anybody. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay. Yes, I can see that. Great. I got a TIE fighter in my ass. Hey, viewers, thanks for joining. Okay, you should have stuff you have to do here. Go ahead and get those things done. Talk to whoever you need to talk to. I'm just gonna stand here and play with my new emotes. "19 minutes," he says. Okay. Hey. Tony Stank is here.
I must document all I can remember.
Alright.
Are you looking at my wares with your magic? Because you can always just ask and I'll show you.
That's a new line. I need to go to the tower, the lower section and talk to Cora Ray. Exactly. I'm serious. There's someone over here that says his name is Tony Stank. Look there. See?
I met him once. He seemed nice.
Yep, no joke.
I'm in need of
Oh, I
food.
love this. They changed this around. Mysterious.
Symbolic.
Come here. Can you hit the square button? Even if you don't have the emote, you can now mimic the robots. It's only for a few seconds, but not the point. It's hilarious. I've done it to 2 of them already. Dang it. Alright, Okora. I like how they added grass here now. We never had this much grass before. It used to be all stone and whatever.
Guardian, you and I know better than most that nothing is simple or easy when it comes to the Nine. It has been harrowing to watch our planet, our home, unravel from the inside out after Three's death. The laws of physics no longer abide. Weather patterns, food supplies, every aspect of life on Earth has been affected. But now, the Traveler has nestled above the last city once again. What was unraveling is suddenly stabilizing. Correlation does not impart causation. Is it opposing the Nine? Easing our pain? Or simply embracing us in shared grief? It doesn't matter. I can finally draw a full breath again. All we can do now is what Guardians do best. Protect the people of Sol. Earth may yet heal, and that's something worth celebrating.
So here we are. Akora gazes serenely out at the bazaar. As you approach, her focus sharpens on you. She smiles. I still recall the day I first laid eyes on you. A new light, still learning the power you wield and the responsibilities that came with it. She chuckles, perhaps remembering some adventure. I saw a spark of greatness within you, yet I could not even begin to guess who you would become. In you, the tenets are not merely abstract ideas. They are etched into your words and deeds. Akora's eyes glimmer with amusement. Now, when new lights need guidance, I am spared from lengthy lectures. I need only point to your example. You're not entirely sure if they should be following everything you do. Akora only smiles knowingly. I am fortunate to know you as a guardian who walks with me along the path. Her voice dips, wishfully, and as a friend. Once again, you remember how long her second life uh, has been, how many friends she has seen come and go. But you are not gone. Not yet. And so now we begin the distortions. In lessons, new lessons in light. Ah, just who I was hoping to see, says Akora as you approach. She smiles warmly. You know, of course, that the light is a living thing. Ever do we find new ways to wield it? I have some suggestions to offer. Should you wish to try your hand at a new approach, come and meditate with me, and then we will speak of the new ways that light breathes. In her hands, the light is pliable like clay, as brilliant as sunlight reflecting off the water. She has much to teach, even now. Okay, so we come over here to the new aspects. And we now have the soul siphon. So all existence is cradled within the arcing non-existence. Void calls eternally for more life. So ready this aspect to strike a foe with a powerful melee ability. Okay. When surrendered, press your melee ability to begin siphoning energy from all combatants in front of you. It deals damage and gathers an overshield and class ability energy from each target. Soul Siphon damage is scaled by the enhanced benefits of the melee stats. So
Yes, of
we'll unlock
course.
that. Then we come over here. Okay. I don't know. I wasn't sure if there's anything. I think that's it. Oh no. So we have this ionic sentry, an ancient radio transmission or transmitter from the Golden Age. Listen close, and you can hear the chirping of its last transmission, yielding to be freed. Defeat enemies with kinetic or arc weapons or arc abilities to charge up this arc turret that periodically chain lightnings between nearby targets, granting a stack of bolt charges with each hit. So you press the L1 for me, of course, because I'm on PlayStation. Deploys the ionic sentry by blinding nearby targets on initial impact. Ion sentry damage is scaled by the enhanced benefits of the grenade stats.
May it serve you well, Guardian.
Okay. So I only
We
use one for
stand
fire.
behind you.
So we come over here to medicate.
We must know more. I will have answers.
And so now if we come over here again and
Yes,
look at
Guardian?
the aspects, you can see now that everything's full again. But we're not alone. We still have to go to Nessus. Because we have someone to talk to over there. What the? Oh. This is the guy I'm talking about.
I've been learning to... Hey there, Guardian. I've been having a hoot exploring the last city. The people are welcoming, the food is great, and boy, do they hold you in high regard. On Kepler, you were just my friend. Another alien like me, but here you're kind of a big deal. I feel like I should salute you. As kind as everyone has been, I can tell the prophecy is still on their minds. And with good reason. The Hidden report eclipse-powered forces appearing across the system. The Outer Nine at work, undermining our reality. They're dead set on escaping Sol no matter the cost. And if they degrade the integrity of our space-time enough, they could do it. We need to shut down those invading forces. I hate to put yet another crisis on your plate, but this is something that only you can handle. We'll eventually have to face the Outers as weapon and emissary. But until then, we're both exactly where we need to be. On the front lines. Where it counts.
Alright. I'm not gonna read all that. I'm terrible. So this is where he went to. He went to the old whatever. Oh!
Cuídate, guardián.
Up. How you put the cosmic on your armor? Okay, no problem. So what you want to do is you want to go into your inventory. Then you go into the object you want to change. Now the main menu is where you are going to up your armor and weapons, whatever it is. Add whatever aspects of it you want to it, your special abilities and stuff. And of course, if you have something that's a higher level, then this is where you would fuse it. Now, if you hit the down directional button, you will change levels. This is where you put your cosmetics. Right now, I'm only sampling stuff. If I hit the X, I will apply whatever it is I am putting on. Or you can remove it to its original armor set. Over here is where you do the colors.
Let's go.
You ever think Savala's been doing this for too long? What is he, 200 years old?
And you can always come over here to do a massive color change for your entire armor set.
Oh, he's got a temper. I've seen it.
Archie, I thought you were down below. What are you doing up here, buddy? You used to be downstairs,
That should do it.
close to where the Traveler was. Not Traveler, I mean where the, um,
Which way's this?
I hear Banshee is a good shipment history.
um, where the Drifter was. I think Drifter's still down here. I don't remember. They made so many changes. Yeah, see, he used to be right here. So obviously they moved him upstairs. You guys are still trying to figure out this machine? It's not that hard. You just touch the touchpad which you want, and then the machine gives it to you. Silly gooses. Elixir, what can we say?
Welcome. In need of a new threader?
Actually, no, I think I'm good. I
Welcome
still
back.
have... Hmm. I usually do grenade stuff.
Until
I like
next
having my
time.
grenades. Ah, here's
Come
Drifter.
closer. I don't bite.
Much.
Hey, kid. Looking good.
Okay. Hey, hero. Drifter has that familiar... it's like... Uh... I never can say that word. Damn it. I hate when I get stuck on certain things. And I was terrible at sounding things out my entire life. I think it has to do with my dyslexia. I just don't see things correctly. And spelling can be even worse. Huh. Insincious? What? That's a weird. I did. Okay, whatever. Hey, I don't write this stuff. Let's see. Got something here for you. Some kind of challenge. Yeah. I know you're up for anything. What do you think? Your greatest foes. Give it a renewed strength. Sound good? The bravado falls away a little. Drifter. Drifter's looks. Drifter's look is briefly sympathetic. It's only gonna get worse, he reminds you. Whatever the nine put in front of their weapon, uh, you can kill anything, Guardian. Time to prove it. He's, he's back to his grin inside a moment. And hey! You'll get a, a good prize out of it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm going to play a lot of this, but still. Yeah, they did some new stuff with this too. Oh, okay. He said it should be ready. We're supposed to be having some new things with the with Gambit also, so some major changes there. Yeah, a lot's mysterious. All right, mysterious. We're gonna have to leave briefly, so we can see what we can get Jay on, because I really don't think we're gonna have room. I hope you're ready.
Sorry.
Yep, he's not in yet. Okay.
Excuse me while I scream into the void,
Again?
figuratively.
What happened now?
Apparently there was a set of content I was supposed to download because I haven't
Okay.
hopped on since whenever we first stopped.
Yeah, that was after
Yeah.
the last
Uh,
major event. There's 2 events that happened after that.
woe upon me, 4-hour download
What?
for 1 of 5 items. Because after you download required content 8, 9, 10, 11, and 7.
Awesome. Well, see, I didn't think that the others would count because you didn't pay for that stuff, so I didn't think it would matter.
Apparently, I still need to download the required content.
Ah, damn it. So I guess you're not going to be joining us.
Not unless you're gonna be going into like the wee hours of the fucking morning. What the fuck is this shit? Why does one fucking thing of content here take multiple oh no wait, it's down to 52 minutes. Oh well, that's still gonna be another fucking hour I gotta wait.
Ay, 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 ay.
I
Awesome.
swear to God. I need to find out who. Well, we know who bloated Bungie with this bullshit, but we need to find whoever bloated or Destiny with this bullshit, and fucking skin them by their nutsack. Why the fuck do I have to wait this long just to pay my respect to this goddamn game? I
Yeah,
hate it and I love it so much. What the fuck?
I don't know. Yeah, that's just the way it goes, I suppose.
I just had coffee too, so this is gonna be a pain in my ass.
Yeah. You really should download this from here.
I didn't know I needed to download this! I can understand the update! What the fuck is this?
I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well,
Anyways, y'all, I wish I could be here for this. Apparently the game just hates me in particular. I'll see
well,
y'all later.
we can always try next week just for the fun of it. But all
Yeah.
right, see you later,
See you
kiddo.
later.
Well, so much for that idea. Um, so mysterious. Uh, you're the one who's missing all the content. 'Cause I don't know where you last left off. We can just do the sparrow racing if that's what you want to do, or maybe just do like some public events and patrols. But other than that, I don't know. I don't know how much you've completed. Uh, I do need to head to Neptune though. If I'm not mistaken, no, not Neptune. I need to go to Europa. Yes, yes. Holy crap! Everything's like screaming at me over here. Escape set? What? Need to talk to the Exo Stranger. She's gonna have 2 new aspects. That's new. Low power? What do you mean, your controller? Or your headset? Well, you don't have a headset. Never mind. So are you ditching on me also? I usually plug my controller in while I'm playing. Hell no. Hell no, he won't go. Oh, your character's power. Well, we'll have to work on that. Trust me, after a couple missions, you'll be up there. Okay. So. Aha. There we go. That's a new stasis grenade. Awesome. I'm assuming you haven't been to Neptune yet, right? I don't know if you've been there or not. You can't get... have you completed any of her stuff yet? You have no idea. Okay. If you haven't completed any of the missions here on this area, then yeah, you won't be able to get any of her stuff. And if you haven't been to Neptune yet, then you can't get any stuff over there either. So, I don't know where you are story-wise. So, that's how I play. It was okay, but what did we do back then? I don't remember. All right, fine. I'm gonna go head over to Neptune. I'm gonna get the last aspect that I need for my character, and then yeah, no idea. Okay, then we'll. What mission are you on? That's probably the best thing to figure out. You want to go into your quest log and go down to your thing and find out what your main mission is. What I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to hand over, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm going to hand over the controls to you. Like I said, unless you just want to go ahead and just do the sparrow racing. Which for me, I wanted to play the sparrow racing.
Intolerable.
What draws the Empress' desire now?
I had everything at one time, now I have to wait. You're tracking the Renegade story? Okay. Okay, I can't get either of those. That's the ones I'm missing. But this new stasis grenade, that I can get. Oh, this new grenade is so awesome. Okay, no, they won't let me add it to that. Okay, Alright, well, I want to do some sparrow racing, so let's do that first. And then we can head over to... Where'd you go? Oh. And then we can start doing the, whatever mission you're tracking. The Renegade storyline. So that's weird, because my nephew didn't play the Renegade. Strange. In fact, he missed the whole Kepler storyline as well. That's what you see? Well, that's fine. Like I said, we'll just go ahead and do that. I just think it's weird that that's what you have, but it's nothing my nephew did. You said the last time we played. I'm trying to remember the last time we played. It would have been the last time the two of us played. We were still in the Traveler. You say 8 quests on my log, okay? No, it doesn't help. We'll just pick one and go from there. As long as it allows you to move forward, that's what we'll do. But yeah, oh, I was going to show you this too. This glove, it's hidden. This is normally what it looks like. As you can see here, if I get 2 pieces of this armor, I get the revved up perk. If I can get all 4 pieces, I get the drift. And this will help me with turns and really trying to, you know, help you to win the matches better. No idea what this means. It's just something different they did for the game. The Sparrow Racing League, oh, this is one of the new maps. Ah! Hit the wrong button. Just follow the track. Try to go through the gates when you can, because that'll speed you up. And try not to die! Yeah, try not to get shot either. How can I be in 5th place? Wow. I thought I'd be in last place after dying like that. Oh, shit. Wah! I missed that gate. Gotta go faster. Gotta go faster. I should've went that way. Ah! Yeah, just think of this as pod racing on overload. Same basic principle. Fly through the track. Try to avoid the enemies. Try not to die. That's what the gates are for, kiddo. Yeah, well. Hey, I'm still in 5th place, okay? Wow! My first race, I at least ended in 4th place, but... I'm not favoring this one very well. Oh no, 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 no! Shit, missed that one too. Missed that one too. Shit. Damn it, missed that one also.
Victory imminent.
Not for me. Wah! Shit, I missed that one. Just barely, but I missed it. Oh, shit! Woo! I barely survived that one. Ah, you mother effer.
5 minutes. Plenty of time to fight.
I hate the fact they're using Shaq's voice because they didn't give him any new lines. These are all the old lines he said in the Crucible.
I have to put up with a lot in this job, Guardian. You make it all worth it.
Shit. No!
10 seconds.
I'm not gonna make it. No, no, no! Damn it.
No, we can win this. Let's try again.
That is the first time I played that map, so... So yeah, me and Mysterious got 0 because we did not make it across the finish line before the time ran out. So, that kind of sucks, but... That's the way the cookie crumbles. Right now, it's a matter of trying to learn the tracks, learn the old tracks again, learn the new tracks, like that one. Trying to figure out which is the best ways to go, because there are going to be some areas that are like shortcuts, are going to help you boost. Like some of those side areas, they have like extra boost areas where you see the arrows, and they'll help you boost even more. So if you miss a gate, you get that going for you. But like I say, you really have to learn the track. I got to the point originally during the Sparrow Racing League back in Destiny 1, where I was coming in first and second almost repeatedly for the longest time. And then I ran into a cheater. because, and you can always tell when there was a cheater. Let me see if I can bring up the thing. No, um, no. Here it is. The number one person, you can see there he has 95 gates. Those gates are going to help him boost him along as much as possible. The number 3 guy got number 97. He's got a little bit more, but he probably hit a few things or got snagged somewhere that dropped him backwards. This is probably the reason why he didn't win. Okay? Well, I played a match where I had 66 gates, the most of anybody. And I was number 4. The number 3 had 62. I think the number 2 had 62 or 63, I don't remember now. But the number 1 guy had 49. Now, I didn't fall off the map on that one, because it was one I knew. I didn't hit too many objects that would have slowed me down. I did most of my turns and stuff perfectly. I just had some issues here and there. But the point being is, like, how did he, with only 59 gates, been able to beat all the rest of us that had more gates to our belts and was able to boost faster than what he would have been? How did he do that? You know, he must have knew certain shortcuts or certain things to help him along the way, additional boosts that we didn't know about that don't count as far as gates. So that's what you gotta look into, something like that. Like, But I had one guy when I was playing Destiny 1. I had the most gates out of everybody. I had almost nearly every gate. I think I missed like 2 gates in that one match. And this guy had like maybe half of what I had, and he won? How? Where was he getting his boost from? Where is he getting his speed from? Your maximum speed is the same for every sparrow. Even if you have a matching set of armor that gives you the extra what have yous, and I did, it's not going to give you that much boost power. It only helps you with making the turns more efficiently and making sure that your shift left and right, is more controlled. Therefore, helping you stay on the track better and help you making those turns more quickly. But that doesn't help with the boosting. The boosting is what's going to get you to the end. And yet, I came in second place to this guy who had way less gates achieved than I did. So where is his speed coming from? Because it wasn't coming from the gates. So mysterious? Yeah. Oh no, he was definitely a cheater. That's for damn sure. Because there was no doubt in my mind. So what did you think of your first Sparrow Racing League race? I know you're having some issues. Obviously, you said as much. Horrible. I couldn't figure out the controls. Okay, Basically, I couldn't move forward fast enough. Okay, basically, it the sparrow is the same no matter what you're doing. Okay, your L2 on your controller is your gas pedal. That's your trigger. Your L1 and L2 are your shifts. It moves you back and forth, that's left and right. So, it helps you kind of dodge out of the way of certain things. So, like when those big balls are coming at you, you could use those to try to shift fast enough to get out of the way so you don't get hit by something or by an enemy. The only other thing I can tell you is you want to get to those gates. Each gate gives you a boost in speed. The more gates you hit, the faster you'll go. If you miss a gate or two, that will slow you down to your maximum speed. And again, like I said, all sparrows usually have the same speed. Now, they used to be 160. But some of them have been upgraded to 190. So that is always a big thing, is to try to figure out which ones you have and if you have something that's a higher speed. Originally, when I went in, I played, I was doing this guy, which was fine and dandy. The special abilities on the skimmers are removed, so you can't use any of those uh, special abilities, which is fine and dandy because I understand it would be cheating. But you still have to learn how to maneuver. I could try. Let me see. Can I pull up a You used to be able to do custom maps. Um. Aha. Mm, I think Old Russia will be the best one. These are the two new ones. I haven't tried those ones yet. Alright, Mysterious. We're going to pull up this custom map. It should only be the two of us, so it shouldn't be a big deal. Right? Yeah, I figured that much. So we're going to do this custom map. So it shouldn't be a big deal. It's just going to be two of us. And we're just going to sit there and try to train you on how to maneuver through the map. Okay? That's all this is for. Ready? Sure. Okay. Equipment is locked. Like the idea of
The
like I
enemy
said,
is all around you.
it's like the idea of pod racing. You got to be careful of your enemies. So, okay, yeah, you got that. Okay, there you go. Perfect. Damn it. I had the upper track too. Shit, missed that one. This is a little harder because the gates are so small. Oh, missed that one. Missed that one. Shit. Shit.
They passed us.
Go, Mysterious. Shit, missed that one.
Good. Let nothing stop you.
Shit. Knock him over good. Shit. Shit. Damn it.
Nearly there. Fight on and claim victory.
I forgot how short these gates are. I should have picked the one on Mars, but that one has the Blades of Doom, and that one could be a pain in the ass to manipulate. Shit, missed that one again. Ah! Tree! Missed that one. Missed that one by an inch. Shit, missed that one. Missed that one on top there. Shit. Tree!
30 seconds. Fight on. You're in the lead. Did you hear that? My soul just shivered.
Okay, you understand it a little better? It looks like you did much better this time. Because you actually got 51 gates this time. And you were only off by, what? You know, a tenth of a second? More or less. It's an adrenaline rush, though, isn't it? Braving through these maps, having to avoid all these enemies, hitting people when you can. There's so much fun watching them. Watching some of these suckers go flying when you smash into them. Not really a racing. Neither am I. Trust me, I usually avoid racing games to the point of just, yeah. But when I saw the Sparrow Racing League when it first came out in Destiny, I thought, I'll give it a try. It's just a free thing, no big deal. If I don't like it, no big deal. I don't have to play it. Fell in love with this goddamn game. This game mode. I was obsessed with it the first time it came out. Like I said, I had championed that boy to no end. So when year 2 came out, and they had new rewards and what have you can get, they started doing the tier list thingy. I tried to get every single reward, and I got to the point where I couldn't because for some reason, like I said, somebody was always beating me, and yet they didn't have half as many gates as I did. And if they had a full set of racing gear armor, they were hiding it because I had the actual Sparrow Racing League outfit on every time I went into play. I made sure I changed my outfit before I went in. And back then, we didn't have the ability to change your costumes. Whatever you put on, you wore. That was it. And the Sparrow Racing League outfits were the only set pieces, besides maybe some of the raid gear, that actually gave you any kind of bonuses. Most armor didn't give you any bonuses. So if you weren't wearing one of the racing gear items, you didn't have the bonuses. So how this person was able to beat me, I have no idea. Oh, something else they brought back too. They brought back the horns. Oh, didn't mean to do that. The galley horn. The Geller horn. I love that one. So that was the Sparrow I was driving. For all those you haven't seen this before. It's normally silver. But I happen to think this black and red makes it look far better. Far more demonic. And to be out on the racing circuit with this bad boy. Yeah, just can't beat that. Okay, well, we don't have to race anymore. I just wanted to get in some racing because I love racing. All right. So now you're the leader. Pick a mission and let's go. I know you said you were on the... Yeah, the renegade stuff. I don't know if we can get you the lightsaber. This time because you have to do several... Going to the tower? Okay. You have to do several missions before you can get the lightsaber. But it's a lot of fun to have as a weapon. And yes, you can throw it.
If we're gonna stay here, we should be building more ships. That's all I'm saying.
No problem. Okay, I need to figure out what that is. You know, Mysterious, if you have enough, there are a couple of speeders in here that are 190. Oh. Then, of course, there's this outfit. If you care to rock the whole marathon look. Hmm. A new linear fusion rifle. Nice. Oh, wow. That is fast. Thunderstruck. Funny. Okay. Yeah, that's part of one of the new activities.
Let's see.
Because I have that also.
Okay.
But you might be under leveled for that, Mysterious. Okay. That's why I have you. Gee, thanks. Just remember, I haven't done this yet either, okay? Yes.
We're too
That's
much
why it's
for
perfect. Where are you
this
going?
and running.
As a consequence of your involvement, the Cabal have acquired no information of value. augmenting my estimate of your capabilities.
Where are we going? By the way. Hit the touchpad. Summon your sparrow. Whoa. That's never happened before. Whoa, there it is. I think we have to go that way. God, I need some heavy ammo. Better ammo. Okay, looks like this event over here is done. Okay. There's 3 more events happening. One's in the Watcher's Grave, one's over in the Hollows, and the other one's over the Exodus Black. Oh, one's in the Glade of Echoes too. I didn't see that one there. Strange matter? No idea where to look. Again, this is the first time I'm doing this quest, so... Okay, so basically it looks like we're looking for the old data, that we used to look for. Over here, Mysterious. I found one over here. Ah, one up on top over here. All right. Ouch. I know what these are, but they don't seem to be taking damage. Yeah, it's not taking damage, sir. I don't think we can do anything about it. Mysterious, where'd you go?
Captain, I'm detecting an enemy commander of impressive size. Removing it from the battlefield would be highly advisable.
This one up here is virtually undamaged. You serious? This one's not on fire. Over here. Which way are we going, sir? Ah, crap. Yeah, I was following. It just had a little trouble getting there. No, this way. Mysterious. Ah! Yeah, never mind.
That's one fancy glimmer drill.
Knowing you, it won't look that way for long.
They're heading for another site.
You're kidding me. Shit, I got no ammo.
Anyone could take it.
Great. Glimmer. Resources are resources.
Alright, where to?
alert. I'm detecting abnormal Vex activity in a local quadrant.
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities. Yes, they are.
Why would they leave these plates around if they get so angry when anyone steps on them?
As inorganic networked intelligences, Vex are not capable of digestion.
Yeah, thanks. Eat that anyway. Inorganic networked intelligences.
Okay. Yep. It will do that. Okay.
Should have seen Hive coming.
Serious? Here it is.
Hands in the field. I got radar confirmation of a fallen mining crew looking for a spot to set up shop. Probably should have someone look at this thrall hut.
No problem. I'm just working on this thing over here. So what happened to you back there? No problem. Ah. Whoa! All right, waiting for you. Um, it's always easier if you go this way, Mysterious. Damn it. Um, looks that way. Yeah, I'm supposed to be looking for the strange signal now. Which I'm not 100% sure what that's supposed to be. Hey, free rides. And this time I didn't break any of them. Oh, this is a public event though. Uh-oh. Oh, they're gonna do a direction. I do believe we're not supposed to go that large circle, though. Okay, we're not gonna do this then? Alright, hang on. Alright, let's go. You don't see a large circle? Greetings from the Cosmodrome. It's over in the Motherlands. Or the Mothlands. Mothyards. Well, it says look for the signal. I don't know what other signal it wants. This is a regular public event. That's a long time since I've seen that happen.
have access to patrol marker. They're placed by hunter scouts in target-rich environments. See to it their numbers thin.
Ah, something else. Okay, I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna highlight the sucker and see if it gives me. There's something at the breach, but I can't see that part of the map. We have to go back into Dock 13 and through the into the divide. But yeah, even with the quest marker highlighted, it's not giving me a direction. This is bizarre. Damn it, that pike's on fire. shines up. Yeah, well, you have to expect the unexpected in this game sometimes. You should try the Lawless Frontier. Jeez. It don't matter to me. It's already 3 hours in, and it's close to midnight. So yeah, we can end it here. You gonna take us out of here, or you gonna leave us here? You can't end it here. Why not? I thought you said you wanted. Don't matter to me. Okay, so that was that. Okay. The thing's gone. Not bad. Um, we can do that next time. Like I said, it's already after getting close to midnight. I guess you must have finished that other one off already. Yep. I was expecting you to take us out of here a long time ago. Whew. That's okay. No big deal. Hope we got some good weapons out of that. Good. Let's get some upgraded armor for you. That should help out a great deal. Hopefully it'll make things much easier next time we play. Okay, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh. That is, it for tonight's episode of Destiny 2. Hope you guys had fun. Now, when the next time I'll be playing, don't know. I'll have to see how we work everything. Yeah, no problem. It happens. It yeah. It's harder when you're not in chat with somebody because you say one thing and someone responds to it, and that response comes later because I'm reading it as it comes up for me, but you're already typing your next response when my response comes through. And so it can get a bit confusing. Which is one of the drawbacks of having people, in your party, but they're chatting with you on Twitch because I'm not seeing everything right away. Oh, I know you do. I didn't know if you had it on you because you didn't say anything. So I didn't invite you to voice chat. Otherwise, I would have invited you a long time ago. Certainly, certainly. But yeah, I could always go back to doing the Destiny Tuesdays for a while, just to catch up, have some fun games, do whatever. Oh, like that. Mm-hmm. um, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed yourself. Again, I hope a lot of people came back to this game and really got to show, not really Bungie, because Bungie already knows. They're only doing what they're told. You know, and the funny thing is for me, and I know Sony has done some not so great stuff here and there. It happens. Just like with any company. I don't know how many companies out there, you know, buy this company, buy this company, buy that company, and then they have to shut things down because they don't have the money to sustain it all. They've all done it. Nobody's the, hero in any of these stories. But when you are pretty much lied to by someone who overestimates the value of a company, say the way Bungie CEO or Activision CEO did for Sony and Microsoft, now they're stuck with this huge bill because those prospect numbers that they came up with didn't turn out to be true. The stuff that came out that was supposed to make all this money didn't. And so all the money they invested into those companies are now a gaping hole of financial loss on top of all the losses they took from all these projects that didn't work. And, on top of the fact that, Bungie had several missteps in content where the player base dropped and dropped and dropped. Sony then has that huge $300 million flop. That was Concord. That doesn't help. And the worst part was, I liked that game. That was a good game. I was having fun with that game. You go check out my YouTube channel. During the beta and during the launch of the game, I played it multiple times. There's going to be several episodes there of Concord that I played. And I enjoyed myself. And you could tell the difference because... well, actually you can't. Because I don't have them up for viewing right now. But when I had quit playing Overwatch, I would stream it, play for an hour, jump off, close the stream, start a whole new stream, and play something completely different. Because I was so frustrated with the game. I was so frustrated with the people I had to play with. I wasn't having fun anymore. I only played it for the longest time because I was waiting for the PvE portion to come out, which never did. Which only evacuated my frustration with Activision Blizzard. That helped me pretty much just quit that company and not support it anymore. So like, I saw the trailer for the new Spiral game. Looks like fun. I'm not playing it. I'm not touching that bad boy. Ever. Because I refuse to touch anything they make. But again, Bobby Kotick oversold the net worth of Activision Blizzard. And Call of Duty didn't do as well as it was supposed to. Overwatch wasn't doing as well as it was supposed to. All the games they had out weren't doing as well as they were supposed to. The big cash cow, really, that they have was WoW. And WoW has been steadily dropping player base every year by about 1 million, 1.5 million. So they're not gaining new people, they're losing people every year. That's not a good number. You know, you think, oh, it's only 1 million, they still have 100. Doesn't matter. A loss is a loss. And you gotta account for all the money all those people normally would have spent in-game on cosmetics, on this and that, blah, 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 that they're not spending more because they quit the game and moved on to greener pastures. So Microsoft was sold a huge lie, and now they're left flipping the bill. Same with Sony. Sony's doing the best they can to keep the, Bungie afloat. They want to keep them going because they do make great games, and they do have a potential to make great games. But they need the right game. They need the right storyline. They need what have you. I'm sure there's going to be a Destiny 3. I'd be surprised if there wasn't. But it needs to be right. It needs to be something that's going to grab the attention of the fans again, bring everybody back again in a big way. Because if they can't do that, and we end up with another Edge of Fate, then Bungie's fate hangs in the balance. They have to make sure that whatever they put out next is going to save them from total annihilation. And again, Sony may be the ones cutting them off, but only because they had to in order to recoup the money they lost. And that wasn't their fault. They bought Bungie under good faith. Only to turn around and have to ditch nearly every single one of their online multiplayer games because it was no longer financially sound. These games that were supposed to be helped created, curated, and built with Bungie knowledge to make these games successful all had to be canceled. I'm sorry, you cannot tell me that was Sony's fault. Sony did this in good faith. Now Sony's left holding the bag. And to keep from hemorrhaging money, they have to cut the deadwood. That's just plain corporate strategy. In anything, I don't care what you do. I don't care what company, what situation, whatever it is. When you're in a financial strait, you have to start cutting the deadwood out. Whether that's, letting go employees, whether that's closing certain things down, whether it's ending projects, doesn't matter. When all is said and done, you have to do whatever you need to do to become solvent again. But yeah, Sony's gonna look like the bad guy. And they're only doing what they have to do to stay afloat. And hopefully keep Bungie afloat. Because the next misstep may be their last. I mean, you cannot tell me that a lot of the bigwigs over at Blizzard or over at Bungie left on their own because they wanted to do something new. No. They left because of poor management. They left because they didn't like what they were doing. That they didn't feel like the content that was coming out was worthy of the name. And so they left before things got worse. Or things got to the point where they couldn't handle them anymore. I mean, come on. Before a lot of the games were shut down, and the idea potential that, people were going to be let go at Bungie, and that Destiny was closing, Luke Smith and Mark Noseworthy already had left the company. And they have been spearheading a lot of what's going on at Bungie. They've been the driving force on a lot of the stuff that was going on in Destiny. Throughout the Witch Queen, throughout Last Light, the whole 9 years, all the stuff they were doing, they were putting together so much of their time and energy and the love for this game. And with the last two minor what have yous, they didn't feel that it was worth it. I mean, come on, the Star Wars thing, cute and all the stuff was great, but it was a cash grab. It was nothing more than a cash grab. They probably didn't think the story was really worthy of the Destiny name. But they were forced to make it. So they left. But yeah, shit hits the fan all the time. Okay, well, I want to thank everyone who stopped off and check out the channel tonight. As always, I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Again, I hope everybody had a good time up until my little rant right now. I always do this. I get into one of those rant moods and I just can't stop myself. But yeah, I hope you guys had a good time. And hopefully you'll join me for more fun and games. I will be back tomorrow. However, tomorrow is our Cozy Wednesday. Because we'll be jumping back into Disney Dreamlight Valley. So I have my characters ready for the next two major quests. Actually, I think Herc is already ready for his third, but again, I can't start his at all until I start Phil's. So Phil is the first one we have to concentrate on. Plus, we still need to finish the rest of the Olaf's Museum. So we'll do that. We'll look at the stuff that's in the store, of course. And, of course, continue from where we left off last week. So, yeah, if that sounds like fun, come join me tomorrow for some nice, cozy, good times. If not, I have other games coming up the rest of the week, so stay tuned for more fun. Just make sure you're following me here, twitch.tv/theratscast. Make sure you guys are following the socials. And why didn't it warn me we're going to ad break? It does this to me every freaking time. I swear, if I don't know I'm going to ad break, I can't do anything about it. The worst part is that it tells me I have no snoozes. And that's not possible because I haven't used any snoozes in like forever. Because last night it wouldn't let me do it either. And it's like, so where did my snooze go to? I have no idea. So yeah, we're about ready to go on ad break and I'm trying to close down the game. I hate that. Okay, follow the socials, guys, please, and thank you. So you know what's going on at any given time. I hate this. Now I have to wait for a minute. Minute 20. Well, I was minute 25, almost minute 30, but it's not the point. 90 minutes. 90 seconds for this whole thing to end. I'm going to go ahead and post a YouTube channel. We'll have that there waiting for them to come back. As always, if you're watching this on YouTube, thank you guys for being here, being part of the show. You guys are awesome. And I do appreciate you. Hope you guys had a great time. And hopefully you guys will continue to come back for more fun and games. Or come join us live one day. Either way, thank you for being a part of the Ratscast. You got 12 seconds. Alrighty. Yep, we're back now. Perfect. Thank you for the wait. Sorry. Again, for everybody who was on Twitch who was stuck in the ad break, make sure you're following the YouTube channel, youtube.com/ratscast, for more fun and games. I'm a content creator. I am... Blah. Brain went dead. Now I can't remember what I was going to say. Tell you, it's time to go to bed. I am a variety streamer. I have a ton of games over on my YouTube channel for you guys to watch and enjoy, as I've been doing this for quite a long time. So please, go check that out over there. And of course, while you guys are all over there, make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Give us a like. Give us leave a comment. Hit the bell notification. Share with a friend if you like. Help me to help make this community grow. And of course, I already said thank you to all the people on YouTube. So we'll end this here. Thank you guys again so much for being here and being part of the show. Hope to catch you guys all very soon on the next episode of the Ratscast. Until then, though, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.